Okay, today we're going to show you chicken pot pie, made my way. Okay, but instead of using chicken, we're using our leftover turkey. So if you notice, I have 2 cups of turkey meat. I use the dark meat because it's not going to matter. A lot of kids are very picky about white meat and dark meat. So if you use the dark meat when you're doing something like this, you're not wasting anything. First, I'm going to start with making my biscuits. And of course, I make my biscuits with Jiffy Mix. Okay? I'm going to make a little bit extra too. But I start with my Jiffy Mix. Okay, for every 2 cups of the Jiffy flour, you're going to use 2/3 cups of milk. So I am doubling my recipe. And as I make these, I'll tell you why I'm doubling my recipe. Okay. Only because I like to have extra. Because a good way to use any leftovers that I have is just to bake them as biscuits. Because afterwards, I use the biscuits with my strawberries that I picked from my strawberry bed this summer, and I freeze it. So I just thaw some of that out. The strawberries will make their own juice. And I cut a biscuit in half. Need a little bit more because this thing's a little thin. The biscuits, if I cut them in half, then I put my strawberries on it, put some whipped cream, and I have strawberry shortcake. Woo! One of my big loves. All right. Well, this is ready. Now, you can make them using your cutter into, pat it down, put some more of that on the table, pat it down, and turn them into nice little biscuits. I mean, that's what you're going to do with the leftovers. Or you can just drop it in spoon drops. It depends on how much baking, how much you like baking. A lot of people don't like baking at all. But they have to feed the family. Okay. There we go. Okay, before I get into this, because my hands will start to get a little bit messy, what we do with our chicken is we'll use a Del Monte, peas and carrots. It's already mixed for you. Really simple. Open it up. Of course, drain it. And then just pour it in. See, instead of buying 2 different cans and having leftovers, this is perfect. Nice combination. It's already fixed for you. Cut to the right size. There you go. Look at that. See how easy this is? 2 cups leftover turkey, 1 can there. And then after that, I use my Campbell's cream of chicken soup. So This works out really good. A lot of people will go through the trouble of making, special gravy for it and everything, but in today's world, everybody's in a hurry, so this is a good way to just put it all on. And when it cooks, it'll mix as it should. I'm darken a little bit in color too. This makes for a really nice balanced meal. You have your meat, you have all your vegetables, you got your bread. Alright, I'm going to spread that out a little bit. It'll go underneath as it cooks, like soups always do. Sauces and soups will go where they need to go. Cream of chicken just stays with the whole flavor of the turkey and everything. There we go. Get that all out of the way. Alright. I'll move that a little bit. Give me a little more room here to work with. Now, a good thing for kneading this is to help activate everything. Get it all good and ready for rising. Of course, we don't want it to be hot as a rock, so we don't overdo it. Okay. Take a little bit of that, just to make sure it doesn't want to stick to the end. There you go. Okay, now if you're not doing this with turkey leftovers, you can always just boil yourself up a couple of chicken breasts and do it with a couple of chicken breasts. The reason I like to use the cream of chicken is because a lot of times you'll have chicken pot pie and it's kind of dry. I don't like dry. Okay. Now I'll save the rest of this because I'll be making it into biscuits for my dessert, my strawberry shortcake. They work out really nice. But here you are. There you go. Chicken pot pie made really super easy. I want one more because what I also do, and this is for a neighbor, is I make an individual one to give to a neighbor. Now please always remember your neighbors, especially your elderly neighbors or single neighbors, if they're middle-aged or elderly or whatever, around the holiday season. This is also another one of those things that you can do, bake it, and then stick it in the freezer because at Christmas time there's a lot of parties to go to, and it's always bring a dish. So here you'll already have a dish all ready. When you rush home from work and have to hurry up and go to a Christmas party, you always have to be prepared. So this is something to have handy on hand. So if you have the extra days off from work at Thanksgiving time, you can do a lot of these little things to make life easier for you at Christmas time. That's all part of being organized and everything. And this is the finishing touch. You have your biscuit. You have your filling with your turkey, your peas, your carrots, and gravy. Add some mashed potatoes to that. Then maybe either add a tossed salad or a coleslaw. So tossed salad, coleslaw, and there's your meal. All right. Happy happy eating. Make sure you check out all my videos on what to do with leftover turkey. Okay, make sure you plan ahead for your Christmas season so life can be easier because you'll have shopping and parties and everything. So this is all a good way to think ahead. Okay, bye-bye now.